Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the chance given to me. First of all, please let me introduce myself. My name is Wahyu Atmojo. I am a lecturer in Fine Arts Department, Universitas Negeri Medan. This morning, I would like to present my research entitled The Quality Learning System by Using Online Learning Technology Based on SIBDA during COVID-19 pandemic.
The research entitled The Quality of Learning System by Using Online Learning Technology Based on SIBDA During COVID-19 Pandemic. The abstract of this research, one impact of the COVID-19 pandemic of the education is the implementations of learning policy. All the educational institutions are encouraged to develop any online learning platforms and continue to socialize the use of the online learning system to all the academic community. This research aims to assess the quality of online learning conducted by the instructors and college students at the languages and arts faculty. The data were obtained through a response questionnaire that distributed to the college students. There are 3,294 respondents who took part in this research that consists of the college students who are from the study program of Bahasa Indonesia, Indonesian literature, English literature, educations of English language, German language, French language, arts, dance, music, and performing arts. The research results showed that the implementations of the online learning has a good quality based on the results of the college students' responses. However, there are several weaknesses in these implementations of the online learning process, such as there are still a small proportions of the instructors, 50%, who have not been able to use the online learning information system or SIBDA, and the low feedback provided by the instructors to the college students. The findings of this research then become an input for the head of the language and arts faculty to arrange the online learning policy, which will later become a standard guideline for the online learning at the Faculty of Language and Arts, Universitas Negeri Medan. The introductions of this research, the development of information and communications technology has been given large changes for the advancement of education. Along with it, learning methods have developed many improvements as well, either in personal learning methods, learning media, or the learning process. The form of the information technology development which is applied in the education is e-learning. The internet-based learning or e-learning is an innovation that has a very big contribution to the change in the learning process, where it is no longer only listening to material descriptions from lecturers, but also the college students doing other activities such as observing, conducting, demonstrating, and some others. This research aims to describe the quality of the online learning process conducted by the instructors, college students in 10 study programs at the Faculty of Language and Arts, Universitas Negeri Medan. The information obtained is focused on assessing the online learning process, which is conducted through the Online Learning Information System Platform or SIBDA of UNIMED. And the research methods that is used in this research. The type of this research is an ex post facto research, where the researcher collects the data directly from the respondents through an instrument of data collection. This research was conducted at the Faculty of Language and Arts, which consists of 10 study programs. They are Bahasa Indonesia, Indonesian Literature, English Literature, Educations of English Language, German Language, French Language, Arts, Dance, Music, and Performing Arts. As we understand that the data collection process is a very important stage in a research, the data that were collected were then used to answer the formulations of the problems in this research. They are knowing the quality of the implementations of the online learning process during the COVID-19 pandemic at the language and arts faculty. The data were obtained through interviews, questionnaires, and observations on the SIBDA e-learning platform of Unimed. The data analysis technique was conducted by using a descriptive quantitative. And here is the result and discussions of this research. Generally, the online learning that has been conducted at the Faculty of Language and Arts, Universitas Negeri Medan, has been well based on the college students' assessment. The number of the college students respondents who filled out the questionnaires in FBS was total 3,294 college students. Almost all the questions items to assess the instructor's performance in implementing the online learning were answered positive by the college students. Some notes that needed to be considered and improved for future learning are the need for assistance service for the online learning and a forum for submitting the college students' complaints regarding to the online learning. The opportunity to be able to gain access to learning source resources from a digital library also needs to be improved so that the college students can easily find some additional material in learning. In detail, the descriptions of students' answers for each item related to the questions instrument in the monitoring and evaluations of online learning at FBS Unimed can be explained as follows. So this is the online learning percentage diagram in the language and art faculty. This diagram shows. So this is the conclusions of this research. This research result shows that the college students' response to the implementation of the online learning at the Faculty of Language and Arts, Universitas Negeri Medan, showed that the quality of the online learning and that had been conducted was in a good category. However, the results of this research provided recommendations that some efforts to improve the professional quality of the instructors in managing the online learning are still necessary. It is also necessary to formulate an online learning policy in the form of standard operating procedures or SOP related to the online learning technique using one of the same platforms. In this case, the Online Learning Information System or SIBDA of Unimed, which has been developed since 2017. So this is the acknowledgement. The author would like to thank all to the entire academic community of the language and art faculty who were involved in the implementation of the research, and specifically to the Institute for Research and Community Service, Universitas Negeri Medan, related to the BOPTN 2020 funding for the implementations of this research. That's all about the presentations of this research. Thank you for your attention.